Hi, Greg Bell, Dave Boling at Seahawks headquarters here after an eventful first day of the NFL draft. The Seahawks trading twice to get out of round one to now have 6 picks in the second day, 2 picks in round 2, 4 picks in round 3. I've already said in writing and in video what the Seahawks did and what they may do tomorrow. Dave, your thoughts on both what happened tonight and what will happen on Friday?
I thought this was textbook John Schneider. And in fact, we kind of wrote about this during the week. If he can find a partner, he's going to trade down. He's going to get out of the first round. I don't think the talent at the lower end of the first round was significantly greater than people they could find in the second or maybe even the third. Yes, there's still a group of cornerbacks. They need depth there. They need depth everywhere. It'd be great to find people who could start. Who is there that could really start? I don't think the offensive linemen who were left were really guys they needed. I like Forrest Lamb. I think he's a guy they can get in the second round.
Right.
Kevin King, I liked a great deal. Nobody seems to be even sniffing him. There's plenty of really good cornerbacks left. They could get King. Cam Robinson is a guy that a lot of people had first-round grades on as a tackle. There are plenty of guys still with a lot of talent. There wasn't a ledge. There was not a cliff at the end of the first round. And I think this was genius. I think the best pick they could have made was no pick, and to build up the draft equity that they have now. John Schneider's modus operandi: trade out of the first round, build up a bunch of picks, and then once you get into the second, use some of those picks to trade back up for somebody you really liked, like a Tyler Lockett. And he's willing to do that. And now they have the ammunition to do that, right. And I expect that to happen tomorrow.
Another name to think about with 6 picks on day 2, Ahkello Witherspoon, a cornerback from Colorado, plays the press coverage that the Seahawks love, has the size and length the Seahawks love. He hasn't had a lot of ink lately because of Kevin King around here, but they could get King and Witherspoon with as many picks as they have tomorrow. I asked Schneider about whether he still had first-round grades on guys left on the board, because there are some years that he has traded out of the first round because he didn't have first-round grades left on dudes at the bottom of the first round. So rather than pay first-round value on what they thought is second-round talent, they traded out. Not the case, opposite case this year. Schneider's saying too many guys still left on the board at first-round grades, and that's because quarterbacks like Mitch Trubisky went number 2 inexplicably to Chicago. 3 of the first 12 picks were quarterbacks in what is a very weak quarterback class.
The Kansas City Chiefs,
yeah.
When they trade 4 picks to move up 17 places
Buffalo,
to get a somewhat questionable quarterback. Some people have said there wasn't a first-round quarterback in this draft.
Patrick Mahomes, Texas Tech.
And what it caused me to think was, boy, you look back to 2012, the genius of picking Russell Wilson with a 3rd-round draft pick to have a franchise Super Bowl quarterback who has stayed healthy and durable and answered every question anybody could have had with a 3rd rounder, when you see 25 other teams selling their futures on a shot at a quarterback that maybe really isn't even worth the first rounder. And it just, as you look back, as I might tend to grade John Schneider hard on some cases, boy, it doesn't take much more than looking back at what they did with Russell Wilson to kind of cut him some slack.
Schneider said all those quarterbacks and offensive players taken early in the draft indeed pushed the defensive players down to where the Seahawks felt they could make these trades. So now they've got 10 picks over the next 2 days, 6 tomorrow, which is really an unprecedented day around here. They have a chance to get starter talent, they believe, in the second round, which is why they did this. It's not going to please you because you waited around all evening Thursday waiting for a first-round pick that didn't come. But the Seahawks really do believe that they are in as good a shape as they are entered the day in, player personnel-wise, but with more ammunition, like Dave said, 3 more picks. We'll start at 4 p.m. with the second round on thenewstribune.com/sports, at GBellSeattle, and at Dave Boling, where you can find the latest Seahawks news. Thanks for watching.